Those drinks good, guys.
What's that?
You want water instead? Or
Yeah, they can have it. You want to?
Okay, guys, we'll go ahead and get started. We have East Central here, head coach John Havens, number 4, Braxton Reeves, and number 5, Ishmael Donzo. We'll start with a statement from the head coach, and then we'll open the floor for questions.
Well, what a game. Really, really proud of our guys and give a lot of credit to Moorhead and their coaching staff and their players. They are really good, and they are really difficult to defend and spread you out and handle the ball and make great decisions. And so many guys that can make shots. So they put heat on your defense throughout the game. But I thought our guys did a great job. Starting about midway through the second half of stringing together some stops. We were able to get some shots to go down. These two were obviously big for us. KD Moore stepped up late for us and made enough plays down the stretch. I thought when they had the ball with 11 seconds to go to have the last shot, I thought that was obviously very big for us to come out and be able to get the stop. And then Braxton starts out overtime hitting a big three for us, and that was a big momentum swing for us. But very proud of our guys to hold on and get a win against a very, very good Moorhead team.
You guys will open for questions.
Braxton, at the start of overtime, how big was it for you first to hit that three, and also the next possession you had an assist that led to a basket that put you guys back in front for good? How big was it? How important was it to get off to a good start offensively in that overtime period?
It was huge, just trying to make the right basketball play. A lot of times if a guy's hit a certain amount of shots, you pay more attention to them, and their big stepped up the floor, so our big man did a good job of separating.
Joe, what attitude did you take into overtime? You had a lead quite a bit in the second half and then slipped away at the very end. Were you worried that they may have been down mentally, or were you confident that they'd get right back up?
Well, that was the first thing we addressed, when the horn went off and try to turn that in, because it was very much a positive that we were able to get a stop on that last play of regulation. And one of our mantras, I guess, is next play. And we try to focus on the next play and really they're probably tired of me saying that. We have it hanging on the wall in our locker room. But it's so important just to play in the moment and focus on the next possession and be as good as we can be on the next possession, whether it's offense or defense.
Reading the press release, right? This is your first trip to the NCAA tournament?
First time with East Central, yes it is.
How proud are you the way they played to start the game, because it looked like they didn't have any first tournament jitters?
Well, we got off to a little bit of a slow start and found out how good they were offensively. They spread you out and hit shots and got us in ball screen a couple times where we're not in the right position and help. But I told our guys after the game, really proud of the way we responded when we got down early and just kept focusing on that next play, and were able to get stops, and we eventually were able to hit some shots as well and got back in the game.
This is for you again, Coach. What has Braxton meant for this program? I read that his first year he only averaged 2 points, and he's now one of the top players in their conference this year. What has he meant for this program?
He's one of the best players I've ever had the opportunity to coach, and one of the hardest workers. So it's not a surprise that he goes from averaging 4 as a freshman to being the player of the year in the league, because I see him work. He brings it every day. He's got a great attitude. He's coachable. And I guess to answer your original question, what does he mean? If you watch that game today, you saw what he means to us. When we needed a basket, he stepped up with a big shot, and in different ways. And I know, watching him all year, how difficult it is when you're the focus of the other team's defense. They put their best defender on you, they grab you, they hold you, they hit you, and he can still go do what he does. He's one of the best I've ever been around.
Your name is?
Ishmael Donzo.
Ishmael, okay.
Yes, sir.
So it's always great to win that first game in the tournament. What's the attitude this team needs to take into tomorrow's game?
The attitude we need to take in is next play, which is hanging in our locker room. Like, this win we'll enjoy it right now, but later on tonight is over, and we have to focus on tomorrow.
And is this the type of style you play, a high offensive octane type game, or is this just happened to be one of those games where there was a lot of points scored?
We try to play with pace. We try to push tempo on offense and play fast in the half court. And honestly, I kind of had a premonition that this game would go this way because they're not unlike us. Looking at their stats, looking at their style of play, they have a lot of offensive weapons. And the people we talked to and watching them on tape, I thought we were going to have to outscore them because, man, they're hard to guard. I mean, Kretschmann, he has 35 and 7 threes, and if you make a defensive mistake at all, he's scoring or he's finding the guy that's open. He's just really, really good. So I'm really proud of the different people we put on him there in the second half. Brett Cannon did a great job on him. Cameron Talley came off the bench and guarded him some, and then we switched some ball screens at times. But he's a challenge to guard, and man, he's a good player.
Just ask one final question. I'm with the NCAA.com. This story is going to be on the website. It's sort of on you, Braxton. What has it meant for you to be a student athlete at East Central for these 4 years and being able to play in this tournament in your final year?
It's amazing for me. I know for the rest of our guys as well. Just making history, one, getting here, but I chose to go to East Central just because the home atmosphere that they give you. It's like being away from your family, but you're with a second family. So it means a lot to me.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.